American novelist Thomas Wolfe once said, "Loneliness is and always has been the central and inescapable experience of every guy, and the majority of us would most likely concur, since we have actually all felt isolation in our lives." So if you're having a hard time right now with a deep isolation in life, then you'll probably associate with these 7 telltale signs. Number 1, you feel numb all the time. Whatever emotions you used to feel a lot, be it happiness, sadness, excitement, interest, or amusement, simply don't appear to be there any longer. And nothing you do to cheer yourself up or make yourself feel something. Many days, you simply feel empty, lost, and puzzled. You're numb and emotionally separated due to the fact that you're battling with a deep sense of loneliness that you do not know how to handle. Number 2, you can't control your feelings. On the uncommon instances when you do manage to feel something again, it's not much better since you can't appear to manage your feelings. Now you get upset over the smallest inconvenience and suddenly do not understand how to stop weeping or blast people around you for no apparent reason. Unable to control your anger, psychologists call this emotional volatility, and it's very common in people who experience depression, serious anxiety, and solitude. Number 3, you feel like you're too different from other people. Even around your closest friends and family, you feel like an outsider, like nobody really understands you. You struggle to get in touch with others, and you feel you do not belong. This is because our solitude can drive a wedge between us and everyone around us, blinding us from their warmth, friendship, and compassion. Till all we're left with is this nagging worry that we're too different for anybody to ever accept us for who we really are. Number 4, you question the meaning and purpose of life. Some people tend to end up being more reflective and philosophical when they feel lonely. So if you found yourself questioning the significance and purpose of life recently, this might be the reason that often we try to confront our isolation head on and dive deeper into our own mind to get to the root of everything. No matter what it is, you may find it in your thoughts, fears, and desires. You're more likely to come out on the other side a smarter, more insightful person with a brand new perspective on life. Number 5, you're always exhausted. Another warning indication that you might be feeling a deep isolation without even knowing it is if you find yourself constantly feeling exhausted. It resembles all of a sudden even the simplest jobs like returning a call, going out to buy groceries, or cooking yourself a meal appear too frustrating and exhausting to do. You tread your feet all day, putting things off for as long as you can just to collapse on your bed, tired and completely spent every night, which brings us to our next point. Number 6, you lose your time doing nothing. Mindlessly scrolling through social media, spending hours playing video games, viewing programs. You don't even like gossiping, betting, partying, drinking, overreading, oversleeping, overspending. All your time has been taken in with these activities, and sure, they might be fun and even relaxing in small amounts, however, indulging in them too much will just leave you feeling lonelier than ever. Why? Because while all these things might appear like an excellent way to sidetrack us from our solitude and make us feel good about ourselves at the end of the day, it'll just remind us that we don't seem like we're doing something with ourselves or our lives. And number 7, you stop looking after yourself. Lastly, perhaps most importantly, the moment you start to neglect your own requirements and stop looking after yourself is a trouble indication that your psychological health is taking a turn for the even worse. Have you stopped brushing your teeth or combing your hair lately? Do you no longer do the things you loved to? Like going out with friends or enjoying hobbies? Do you spend your days without bathing or constantly leave your space in a mess? All of these things are common negative effects when we fight with a deep sense of solitude in our lives. We feel defenseless and unsatisfied, starved of meaning, connection, intimacy, and purpose. So we just stopped looking after ourselves altogether since we feel like it's pointless. So, do you connect to any of the things we've discussed here? Have you personally experienced a deep sense of loneliness? If you are battling with your mental health, the best thing you can do for yourself is look for help and connect to a mental health care professional today. Simply the fact that you understand that there is something missing in your life reveals that you have a great concept of who you are and what you want. Even if you can't plainly specify it right now, take this as a call to action to begin soul-searching and find what makes life significant for you. What's your experience with loneliness? Talk about it in the comments below. See you next time. Take care.